Welcome, everyone, to the Diamond Moment. I'm Uriah Miller. This is my guest here today, Angel Calderon. He'll be fighting at Valhalla MMA February 28th. How's your day going tonight?
It's been good, brother, man. I can't complain. I just came out of the gym. I'm still in my sweaty shirt, ready to take a shower. But I've been great. How was yours?
Been pretty good. Now, about your fight, how has your training camp been?
This opportunity kind of popped up last minute. I wasn't really expecting to fight.
Yeah.
Well, that's incorrect. Let me rephrase that. At this weight class, this weight class came up last minute, sort of, and I kind of expected to have a fight on this date. So I've known about this fight for a little bit now, and I had my last fight last month actually, and
Yeah.
I kind of stay in camp to an extent. I'm in the gym every day, pretty much treating it like as I have a fight the next week. So it's the same business as usual. It's another day in the office for me.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what is something this fight camp that has tested you more mentally than physically?
I would have to say the results of my last fight. Unfortunately, it went to decision, but it was unanimous in the other guy's favor. And that fight was probably my toughest fight to date. The guy that I fought had literally twice the experience that I have. He had twice the amount of fights that I have, and it just showed me that there was, because I worked on it throughout the rest of this camp the last couple of weeks. But there was a couple holes in my game that I was kind of privy to, but I hadn't really took the time to patch them up. And that fight showed me that it's time to really nip that in the bud and patch those holes up. So I've been working on a lot of things I won't really disclose, in case my opponent and their team's watching. But we're gonna go ahead and put that stuff we worked on into action on next weekend.
Absolutely. Now, in your opinion, what has been the hardest part of your camp so far? Has it been dieting, conditioning, technique? What's been bothering?
I wouldn't necessarily say bothering, but the thing I've been dialed in most on is refurbishing my technique. I tend to kind of overlook certain things sometimes in drills and in camp in the gym every day. Because it's boxing and fighting, sports period, are repetitive. You do the same things every day, and you can tend to get lazy. But it's those small things that make the biggest difference, especially when you're in the moment in the fight. So like,
Absolutely.
you're not turning your hand all the way over, for example, or getting complacent when you're drilling, because drilling is different than fighting. It's not as quick of a pace sometimes. You might be just throwing a combination and letting your partner throw a combination instead of you throwing combo and moving afterwards. You know what I mean? So things like that, small little tidbits of information that downloaded my brain throughout the process of drilling and moving around sparring. Those are things that I've been kind of working on the most, and that have been, I guess, bothering me, but not bothering, but the things that stand out to me most that I need to fix up, or that have been fixing up.
Yeah, for sure. Now, as you said earlier, coming back after this loss, which was an incredible fight. I was there commentating for that. Is this fight, would a win from this fight be more proving to yourself or proving to someone else?
That's a good question. Well, my last fight was with Vigilant MMA, but my last fight with Valhalla was back in October, and it was for the same belt that I'm going to fight for again this weekend. And so still to this day, I feel like I won that one. A lot of people have shared opinion, but that was a really, really razor close fight. Again, I get my hats off to Daniel Arita, the guy that I fought, and he vacated, so now it's back up for grabs. And I feel like this is not only proving to the judges and to everyone that was in attendance that I should have won the first time, but also that this is for me. I have my first shot on the way. She'll be here next month, and I'm doing this one for her.
That's absolutely amazing, man.
Thank you.
Now, outside of the gym, what keeps you grounding or helps you reset during camp?
I have to attribute that to my family and my team. I have a great support system around me. My girlfriend, who has been there for me since day one, supporting my fighting career. That's one thing I will say, like, is probably the biggest factor in that. A lot of fighters, don't really have supportive partners, and that can be either that's a crucial thing. It can either make or break your career, because if someone's not on the same page as you with your training and understanding that, I'm going to come home and be tired, or I'm going to come home to eat certain things I can't eat with you, I can't spend time doing certain things. I have to be, locked in my training, especially when the fights come in. It makes a difference. So definitely my girlfriend and my family around me that also has been there supporting me. My friends and family, I say family, right, but my friends who have come out to the shows, have come support me, repost my stuff, like my stuff,
Yeah.
just make me feel like I'm doing something that is not only for myself, but it's part of a bigger picture, and of course my teammates as well, my coach.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Now, how do you mentally prepare for the immense pressure of stepping into the cage on fight night?
Honestly, at this point, this would be my eighth amateur fight. So for now, no, excuse me. Now for me, it's more so just I'm a lot calmer now. I don't really get the pre-fight nerves or like the mindset of, oh, what if this happens, what that happens. I'm just now just laser focused all the time. So like I said, another day in the office for me, and I plan to go out there, make a statement, and bring that belt home this time.
Sweet, man. I have one last question for you. If you could describe your fighting style in 3 words, what words would you use?
Ferocious. That was a good first one, Dan. I got no other good ones. Ferocious, versatile, and forceful.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now, thank you so much for your time, man. I greatly appreciate it. Do you have anything that you'd want to say for the people watching at home?
Well, thank you first of all for having me, brother. I do appreciate your time, and it's good to
My pleasure,
be
man.
back out here with you again. And I'll say to the folks tuning in at home, there's something you won't want to miss. This will be my 3rd title fight at Valhalla. I've come up short twice now, but 3rd time's the charm, baby. I'm bringing this thing home, or I'm leaving home in an ambulance. Either way.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Go get your tickets. February 28th, Valhalla MMA. Let's go. Thank you so
baby.
much, Angel. Have a
Yes,
good
sir.
night.
You too, brother. Thank you.